Hey y'all, it's your girl Simone, aka the Black Queen, and I'm back with a YouTube video. If you're new to my channel, sis, what's poppin'? If you're a returning subscriber, sis, what's good? So this is the part 2 of my travel vlog to Limbe, Cameroon. Guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Come follow me on Instagram. My personal Instagram is the black__queen, and then my business page is shop underscore side. Come shop with me because I'm having a 50% off sale. So you're going to get your coins, and I'll leave all that information in the description box below. So let's get into this travel video. So once I got picked from the airport, we had to drive from from Douala to Limbe. Douala is a very developed city, so that's why it kind of looks really, really nice here. Unfortunately, I was able to visit Douala in the daylight just because I have family in Douala too, but a lot of my family also lives in Limbe, and those are where the elders and everybody lives, and those people are like come first over priority, and then the younger ones, like my cousins, younger aunties and uncles, younger second generation, third generation cousins next, if that makes sense. So yeah, I'm just showing you how it is. It's very, very developed, I will say, for the most part. The houses are really nice. Like the houses that my cousins live in Douala are actually really, really nice. So yeah, but as you can see, I don't know if you guys can tell in the difference. We're getting closer to Limbe, so that's why things become a little bit more, I don't know what's the word, they just become a little bit more unpleasant to see, because we're going more into the country, if that makes sense. Because Douala is actually located in kind of in the middle of Cameroon, but it's the city. This is like a heavily populated city that has a power with banking and making money and businesses and stuff like that. So of course they're gonna do the upkeep of that. Limbe is a little bit more village-like, and you will see this as we continue on with this video. So one thing that I would say that's very scary about coming from or going to Douala from Limbe is that there's a lot of checkpoints where there's heavily machined or heavily armed police officers that speak only French, because Douala is not only speaks French, but they prefer you to speak French. And I was so scared to even pull out my camera to video record them, so I did not get a chance to video record them. So if you're ever going to go from Douala to Limbe, just keep that in mind. You should definitely travel with someone that speaks French. Also, you have to pay these police officers, which is crazy. And also, here's the toll gate. Yeah, so like I said, sometimes you have to pay these officers after they check your documents. So they had to check my passport, my cousins, uncles, and aunties' ID. Whoever I was in the car, they always check because it's called police control. But really, like, they're like harassing people because, in the United States, they can't pull that move because, y'all would get a lawsuit. But things don't work like that here. And like I said, you have to pay them. And then there's also certain tolls you have to pay. So it's kind of unpleasant, and it kind of scared me. It wasn't like the best impression that I had of Cameroon, but it's okay. Like, it was still like a beautiful trip. So I really wish I can show you guys like the houses that I stayed in, but I won't do that for safety reasons. But yeah, if you have money in Cameroon, just like any country in Africa or any country in general, you live very, very nice. So that's all I'm gonna say. But here, this is one of the houses that my family owns. And I'm just showing you guys how like the streets outside of the houses look and how things look. So Africa is not a bush, guys. There are some really, really nice places. So yeah. So at this part of the video, I'm basically just showing you guys how other like people kind of live here. It's a little unfortunate, but people out here are so, so happy. I'm telling you guys, like, the electricity will go out, water would stop running, but people are very, very happy. Like, people would like have water in buckets. Of course, yeah, I had to experience that, but that's truly fine, because there's nothing wrong with that. But yeah, this is life in Limbe. It's really not as bad as it looks, guys. I'm telling you. The only bad thing I would say is like the roads are not paved, so it can get very bumpy. Also, I went there I always get acrylic on my toes. This is just a side note. I always get acrylic on my toes, and towards the end, and I'm so happy that this didn't happen in the beginning, but towards the end, I was walking, and I stubbed my toe on a rock, and my whole acrylic nail came off on both of my toes, on my big toe. So I was like highly upset. And here you see like school, like a child, or not a child, like a teen age person walking from school. I want to see if I got a video of like these little small kids walking from school. They had on uniform, y'all. They look so happy. Like, life here is very, very simple. And I think it's really true happiness, which is completely different from here in the United States. And here in the United States, we're always constantly hustling. But here, that was a restaurant. This is like a store. And this is the rural part. So this is like, I'm trying to figure out, like a rural part would be like Minnesota. This is like the rural part that one of my family members lives in. So this is why kind of things look like this. But as things, like I said, in Douala and other parts of Limbe, things are a little bit more developed. Those are the school children that I was talking about. I'm trying to see where else. Yeah, and that's pretty much it for this part. So you guys can just, enjoy watching this part and just taking it all in. Oh, here's more school children shopping for clothing. Yeah, I wish on the other side I could have showed you guys. On the other side, there are more developed, like there's buildings, like more of a developed building. Like even one of my uncles, he's building one of the biggest buildings in Limbe, but that's in the city part. And I don't think I got a video of that, unfortunately, but yeah. So in Cameroon, we always have drivers. Yeah, that's one of the drivers. And I'm basically just showing you guys the environment. People are like, making their money, doing what they got to do every day. Life in Cameroon is not the easiest, but I don't think it's the worst either. But still, this is the main road. This is Limbe High School, which looks really nice. It looks like an American high school. So that's what I'm saying. Like, not every place in Limbe is all crazy and whatnot. So yeah. And the air here is very, very fresh. Sometimes there's dirt because there's a lot of unpaved roads, but the air here is very, very fresh. Really nice. I think it would be good if you have asthma. And then I also went into the mountains, but I don't think I have video of that. I don't know, guys. Towards the end of the trip, I was getting so tired, and I didn't have a lot of space on my phone anymore. And the service here was so horrible. Because even right now, I'm still here, but the service is so horrible. It takes forever to upload a video, unfortunately. So, yeah. Also, one thing, they don't have sidewalks. They have sidewalks, but it's not like America where the sidewalks are like made or like paved. They're just on the side of the road, if that makes sense. So right now, I'm about to head to one of my auntie's houses, whatever. It's in the area of Savoy Palms. Savoy Palms is also a really nice hotel. If you're in Limbe, you should definitely go check it out because some of my family members stayed there as well. They have a rooftop. Like, it's nice there. It's really, really nice. You should definitely go check it out. But this is what I'm talking about, like the unpaved roads. I think I hit my foot on one of these acrylic things. So this is one of the places that my family owns. It is gorgeous. I'm not going to show you guys everything just for safety reasons, whatever. But it's really, really nice. This is called the compound. That's what it is.
Oh my God. Outside is so beautiful, though.
Look at the game, though. So let me tell y'all something, right? These roosters, I don't know if you guys can hear them, but these roosters have been making noise. Like, the whole trip, y'all. Like, the whole time I was there, there was a rooster in every single house that I stayed in. Like, when I mean to tell you, I would be so happy when the house girl would go and kill them because, like, every 5 o'clock in the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning, that was my alarm clock. Like, Jesus, y'all, just Jesus. Yes, Auntie. It's very, very lit here. See the roosters and everything. You keep on making noise, and I'm excited to just see them die because they be making noise. Basically. Now we're in the inside of Savoy Palms Hotel. So clearly you guys saw that COVID-19 and hand sanitizer. So they really are doing their best to minimize the spread of COVID-19 and just to be really aware and keeping everybody safe and healthy. Inside the hotel is really, really nice. However, one thing I didn't like about this hotel is that there are no elevators. So we had to, like, some of my family members had they were staying on the 7th floor, yo. So imagine, like, you have this long flight, 18 hours, whatever the case may be, flight, whatever. You get here, and then you have to hike up all these steps. You know, you get into the car, get to the hotel, then you got to hike up all these steps with your luggage. I mean, of course, they have the people that, you know, work there, whatever, but, like, still, you got to bring your stuff up there. So, yeah. So now my cousins is taking me to my other cousin's room or whatever. Yeah, y'all just gonna see how much steps this is. It's a lot. Oh wow, this looks nice. Okay, they got a little jacuzzi. They got a little jacuzzi. We're here. That's a jacuzzi. They leave the hotel rooms open. I don't know why, but this is the bathroom. Pretty clean for the most part.
They still follow me.
It's lit, right?
He's not even looking at you. And look,
It's lit. It's lit. It's lit. No, nah, it's lit. It's really lit. Period.
girl, I look fucking crazy.
You look crazy, but it's
You look
alright.
crazy.
It's hot out here.
It's hot
Y'all know
as
nothing about this. It's hot.
Put your phone away.
All right, I'm done. This is the pharmacy. Where everybody gets their medication. Look at the Fendi bag. Come on now.
It's not fake.
It's definitely not fake.
That's 4K.
Shut up. Let me show you outside. My friend, I know that's not how you wash your hands, bro. That's the Limbe Pharmacy. Money transfer.
that driver right there. Don't try them now. Brother, did he try to touch you? What? What happened? He tried to touch you? What? Brother, he tried to touch you? Yes. Oh my God. This is what my dad didn't want to go back to. This is crazy. So that's how our thing is, right?
That's, you guys, it won't look like that. That's my mom's people's clothes.
Okay.
Yeah. You'll see a lot of my uncles on my mom's side wearing that. You'll see a lot of the Shane family wearing that.
Okay.
So what I basically just showed you guys is just like the city part of Limbe. So this is UBA. So I think it's United Bank of Africa. So the UBA bank works in all, there's 50, I think it's 54 or 55 countries in Africa, the continent of Africa. So if you live like anywhere in the continent of Africa, or you have family member that lives in like Egypt and you're in Cameroon or Nigeria, it's easy to transfer money here by just doing a money transfer. I even like put in the video, you're gonna see it right about now, the codes that you can use in different countries. And yeah, I thought that was just really, really cool. Like it's literally like that Africa is a big continent, and so here you are going to see this lady. She's like basically our bike or our driver, whatever. He was filling up the bike with gas. So I just thought it was really, really cool on how she did it. Because if you can guys see, like she even like glued, I think like a bottle, the beginning of a bottle.
Thank you.
To make it work. Like Africans are very innovative and using what they have, like the less of what they have to make it work. If that makes sense. And then he pays her, and then the way he closes his gas tank is like by a cork. I don't know if you guys can see it there, but I was just like, wow, like I was just like so very much humble.
All right, thank you.
And was very grateful to come back home and see how things work.
Can you get out of here?
And being on the bike was such a lit experience. I enjoyed myself. I really enjoyed myself, yeah. Can't stress that enough. So we're here back at the we're getting sick. And here you're gonna see some of the Bamenda tribe marking. My cousin kind of explained this earlier in the video. I wish I could explain it, but what all the markings mean, but they do mean something very significant. And then here, my cousins and I, we went out. They took me out to, because a lot of my cousins actually have grown up here in the cities, but they live in the States, but they know and remember where things are. So like a lot of people know them in the town. So this is some of the things that we had, and then this is the food. That's pepper sauce, and then chicken and plantain. And this is like the little club. It wasn't that lit though, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know where everybody was. Maybe everybody was preparing for people's weddings, because there were so many weddings that were going on in Limbe.
It's the big day.
And then here is the day of my cousin's traditional wedding. So her wedding was like a 3-day wedding. And her wedding is actually not even done. We still need to do the white wedding. Because this is like the village and the traditional wedding in one. Then we still have to do the white wedding. So this here is like people are setting up the they're just setting up. They're just setting up the venue, whatever. That's one of my aunties there. And you guys are going to see, like, they really outdid themselves. I wish I would have got better pictures. I don't know. I feel like I didn't get better pictures. But you guys were going to see in a little bit how the decor goes from this to something else. Did you guys see the transition? It was gorgeous. It was really, really nice. In a little bit, you guys are going to see how it looks like on a, like, just on the same level. And I wish I could explain how everything goes, but I still don't even have a full grasp understanding about how traditional marriages work here in Africa. I've been to 2 so far, one in Nigeria, one in Cameroon, because I am both Nigerian, Cameroonian, and Ghanaian. So hopefully next year one of my friends from Ghana will get married, or one of my cousins from Ghana will get married, and I'll be in their wedding. And maybe I'll be able to explain to you guys then. But the colors, they all mean something. And then you see these sisters, these aunties right here. They have to come in before everybody else to do. Let me stop. I'm not even going to sit here and explain to y'all, because honestly, I don't want to sit here and lie. Yeah, y'all just going to have to sit here, watch, and enjoy. I'm so sorry.